Alright guys, so today's mobility, we're going to start off in the bottom of a squat. So ease yourself into this if needs be. Ideally we're trying to keep feet flat on the floor. Doesn't matter too much if you're super upright or anything, we can be sort of relaxed down here. But first thing, we want to test sort of how much control we have in this position. So if you need to place your hands on the ground, please do, but we're aiming just to touch one knee down to the floor and back up. Bit of internal rotation here, okay? So use your hands if you need to. So have a little test of that, see how it goes, and then see if we can do that without our hands. Nice and controlled. Bit of internal rotation of the hips there. See how much control we have in the bottom of this squat. Okay, then just a few reps on each side, then we're going to sit ourselves back and we're just going to go for some internal and external rotation. So back and forth, sort of windshield wipering the legs here. And what we're aiming for here again is as close as possible, keeping our sit bones on the floor. So this can be quite challenging on that internal rotation. Don't worry if that bum cheek does come up. And just nice and steady, few rotations there. Then we're going to stop on one side, and then the leg that is externally rotated, so facing out in this butterfly shape, I'm just going to lean over and get a bit of that glute stretch or a pigeon stretch. And now if you were about to do some sort of strength work and you wanted to make this more active rather than passive, what you can do is drive that knee down into the floor as you're doing this, okay? Hold it for 5 seconds and then relax. So we're trying to push that knee down into the floor, squeezing your bum to do that, okay? You will feel more of a stretch doing that as well, okay? So you can do that 3 times, just hold for 5 seconds, rest for 5. And we're going to come back up, and then to feel a bit more stretch here on this internal rotation, we're just going to face that leg as much as you can, okay? No real stress here. You can even lean back into it a little bit. And just hang out here for 10-20 seconds or so. And then from there, we're going to swap. So rotate those legs around, again hoping to feel those seat bones on the floor, and then lean your body weight over that externally rotated leg, and remember you can press that knee down into the floor for 5 seconds and then relax. See if you can go a little bit deeper, press that knee down for 5 seconds and relax. And same thing here, we're going to face our internally rotated leg. Feel that stretch. And then again, just have a little shake out, little rotation. Back and forth there. Then we're going to go for a bit of a lunge. Feel into those hips again. You can bring your your hands to the inside of your feet. Nice low lunge here. From there, we're going to push our weight back, straighten that front leg. Feel that hamstring stretch. And then bring it back and swap legs. And push that weight through that foot, lean back. If that's too much, you can keep a soft bend in the knee, you can lean yourself up, but if you want a deeper stretch, keep that body leaning over that leg. Feeling that all the way down the back of the leg. And then bring those feet back together. We're going to have a little play with camel, I think it's called. So this is sort of a back bend and a stretch through the front body. So you might want to test it out, just feeling into it there. So place those hands behind you and press up. You should feel a nice stretch through the quads there. If you want to try and make it a bit more intense, if you're feeling it, you can always try and rest those hands closer to your feet. Really press up, pinch those shoulder blades together, opening up through the chest. Now I don't even know if I can get to here, but don't worry too much about it. Placing those hands on your heels if you wish. Opening up through that front body. And then just to counter that, go into a bit of child's pose. Stretch those arms forward, feel that stretch through the back. And then if we just push up from here, if you are feeling it in your upper body as well, we can sit in this position and then we're just getting a nice sort of ankle stretch at the same time. Then if you want to reach that arm over your head and aim to touch your hand between middle of the shoulder blades, you can hold it there, or if you wish, you can always try and bring that other hand up to grab onto those fingers. I'm not actually mobile enough to do this right now, but you should feel a nice stretch through your tricep there. And swapping around, have a little shake, raise that other hand up, touch between your shoulder blades, see what this other hand can do. Nope. Feel that stretch in your tricep. And rest there.